KTBS, Channel 3, on your side.
Action 3 News, the 10 o'clock edition, with Fred Rose, Byron Scheider with sports, and Rick Rowe with the weather.
Good evening. Shreveport public utility workers tonight voted overwhelmingly to unionize with the AFL-CIO. The 148-18 vote came this evening in a meeting of utility employees.
Yes, Shreveport. From KTBS Television. The Scene at 5. Your first look at the news this evening.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scene at 5. I'm Al Pierce.
And I'm Liz Swain. The doors to the Marion County Hospital won't be opening tomorrow. This afternoon, it's closed for good.
From KTBS, Shreveport, this is Channel 3 News. With Al Pierce and Liz Swain, Ed Duranczyk with weather, and Ed Baswell with sports. This is Channel 3 News.
A bank robber is running around loose in the area tonight. We'll have details.
And do you have a smoke detector that works? We'll take a test that could save you and your family's lives. Good evening, I'm Liz Swain.
And I'm Al Pierce. Louisiana Senator J. Bennett Johnston says he gave it his best shot.
But today, he lost in his bid to become Senate Majority Leader. He and Hawaii Senator Daniel Inouye tied, coming in second behind Maine Senator George Mitchell.
From KTBS, Shreveport, Channel 3 News Nightcast with Liz Swain and Al Pierce. Meteorologist Ed Duranczyk with weather and Ed Baswell with sports. This is Channel 3 News Nightcast.
Good evening. There may be more than one recall election in our area.
One's already set for Minden, and another one may be called soon in Texarkana. Organizers of the recall effort against the Texas side mayor say they have the signatures they need.
Serving the Arklatex, this is KTBS, Shreveport. On your side, Al Pierce, Liz Swain, meteorologist Ed Duranczyk, and Ed Baswell Sports. This is Channel 3 News Nightcast.
Good evening, everyone. Governor Edwin Edwards says it's time to realize the oil and gas industry can't save the state anymore.
The governor began the legislative session today with an hour-long opening speech.
Serving the Arklatex, this is KTBS, on your side, with Channel 3 News Nightcast.
A good time turns chaotic when gunfire erupts just as rival gang members make peace on the gridiron.
KTBS, Shreveport, on your side. The news begins now.
The former Shreveport Pirates tell the city what it would take to lure them back to town. The Arklatex Football Association scrambles to find funding, and the CFL reportedly considers leaving the U.S. altogether. Having problems with your bank? We'll give you a number to call that'll put the strength of the federal government behind you. And plastic surgeons rate some of the world's most beautiful people.
This is Channel 3 News Nightcast.
Good evening, everyone. We'll get to those stories in just a moment. But up top tonight at 10, the Arctic Express hits the Arklatex. If you've been outside, you have noticed the change.
KTBS-3 Shreveport, on your side, listening and responding to your needs. This is KTBS-3 First News Sunday. KTBS-3 Shreveport, on your side, listening and responding to your needs. This is KTBS-3 News Weekend.
Lawyers lay out their case against Curtis Wharton, the Shreveport businessman's on trial for the murder of his wife.
And a wife accused of murder waits to see how prosecutors plan to prove she's guilty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jody Lowry.
And I'm Jerry Bay. Thanks for joining us.
KTBS 3 News continues.
You're watching UPN 21, Minden, Shreveport. UPN 21 News, straight to the point.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for UPN 21 News, straight to the point. I'm Gwen Campbell. Tonight we'll give you a look at these stories.
Now, from KTBS-3 in Shreveport, this is KTBS-3 News at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Allen.
And I'm Charles Hadlock. We begin tonight with the verdict in the deadly drunk driving crash trial.
Dennis Crenshaw was found guilty as charged just about 30 minutes ago.
Now, from KTBS-3 in Shreveport, this is KTBS-3 News Weekend.
This is KTBS-3 News Now.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Ed Walsh, and here's a check of what's making news at this hour. Will gas prices hover around the $4 a gallon mark? The answer just might surprise you. Where will I-69 go? We'll take you to East Texas to show you the route. And what impact will a salmonella outbreak have on this weekend's Tomato Fest in East Texas?
This is KTBS 3 News at 6.
And good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ed Walsh. We begin tonight with a question many people want answered. Just how long will gas prices stay at around $4 a gallon?
The first to broadcast in HD in the Arklatex. On your side. This is KTBS 3 News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Jerry May.
And I'm Sherry Talley. We appreciate you being with us.
Now, KTBS 3 News continues.
The first to broadcast in HD in the Arklatex. On your side. This is KTBS 3 News at 10.
The Bistineau fire flares back up, and more than just the dry lake beds burning.
A one-of-a-kind school is being built in the Arklatex. Find out where.
And big-name Democrats hit the campaign trail trying to hold back a Republican wave in the 2010 vote. Good evening, I'm Jerry May.
And I'm Chrissy Quill. Thanks so much for joining us tonight for the very first high-definition newscast at 10 o'clock in the Arklatex.
Live and on your side. This is KTBS 3 News at 5.
And hello, everyone. I'm Jerry May.
And I'm Wendy Redmond. Thank you so much for joining us. First at 5, Governor Bobby Jindal made a stop in Minden today for a big announcement. The family-owned business Fiber Bond is creating more than 200 new jobs. This is a huge economic boom for the region.
ABC in the Arklatex. This is KTBS 3 on your side.